right, so hey you guys, this is your girl Elena. If you follow me on YouTube, it's always lovely. I think I'm gonna post my vlogs on YouTube, not just Facebook. But I did tell everybody that if you didn't know, I did get the gastric sleeve, the vertical sleeve gastric procedure done on February 11th. I want to talk about the things that were required before you have the procedure with my particular insurance. So a little background. Before I was diagnosed with thyroid cancer in 2015. Now, before I had thyroid cancer, I lost like almost 70 pounds. So like I was very content with my weight. And that's like the most weight I've ever lost ever in my life. So I was really excited about it. And it was a big thing for me. You know, I've always been self-conscious about my weight, although, you know, many people tell me, girl, you're not big, you look good for your size, blah blah. It's just like personally how I felt about myself, which, you know, I didn't feel good about myself. So, you know, after I lost all that weight, I was like, yes. And then lo and behold, I get pregnant. And well, no, so after I lost all the weight, you know, I got married or whatever. And then I found out that I had issues with my thyroid, which turns out to be thyroid cancer. They had to take out my thyroid. So when you take out your thyroid, you have a lot of issues with trying to lose weight or maintaining your weight. And I have hypothyroidism, so it's harder for me to lose weight. You know, I was trying exercising, eating right. My doctor prescribed diet pills, and it was like I was losing weight, but it was just like so small that it didn't really, I was like, what the hell? And I just noticed that. Then I got pregnant, and then after that, I noticed how the weight just kept coming back on, and everything I was doing, like, and it was just really depressing for me. So, you know, my endocrinologist was like, the next step is, you know, I can refer you to get the sleeve. And, you know, I've known people who've gotten the sleeve, and I was like, I don't know if I want to do it because, I was just really scared. But everyone that has gotten the sleeve have been very supportive to me, and any questions that I have, you know, they answer them. I follow some people on YouTube, but I feel like I wanted to do a video that is like straight honest, like straight. I didn't want to pry into people and ask them all type of personal questions and stuff like that. And I felt like if I was interested in the sleeve, I would want to watch someone who's like telling you everything and what you're gonna have to go through. And you know, but you know, everyone is differently, you know, everyone is different. So you can't expect the same issues that you have that another person went through, you may not have. So, you know, I'm just gonna tell mine, and I just wanna, you know, include you guys with me on my journey. I'm really excited. So yes, so I get the referral for my sleeve, right? So with Blue Cross Blue Shield, it depends on which one you have. I think my insurance happened to pay for it. So, you know, it was a 6-month prep. So every month I had to be conscious of what I ate. I had to meet with a dietitian. I did that for 6 months. You know, every month I would meet with her, and we would talk about, you know, what I'm doing differently, how am I exercising. Okay, so you know, some months I did really good. You know, I tried to stop drinking sodas. We had like different goals that we set for, you know, each month, and you know, at most of it I maintained those. Then we had a house fire, and that kind of screwed up everything. So I kind of was like not eating right. I would gain some months and I would lose some months. So, you know, it was like off and on. But as long as you're trying, that is what they want to see. So, you know, that's what I was doing. So, after my 6-month prep, there are certain things that have to happen in your 6-month prep. You have to have a scope done. I think it's like 4 months. It's either 4 or 5 months before your procedure. You have this scope done of your stomach to make sure everything's okay before surgery. So everything was fine. I am very anemic. So I've been taking iron pills for as long as I can remember. So from the iron pills, my stomach had like some small, I want to say it's not ulcers, but they were like abrasions. And so my doctor made me stop taking the iron pill. I talked with my gynecologist about birth control just to regulate my cycle and, see if that would help. And that did help. So I'm not on iron right now. And iron is really strong for your stomach. And I did not know that. So they took me off the iron pills and they gave me something for my stomach, like I can't remember the name of it, but it's kind of like for acid reflux or something like that. So I've been taking that and I still take that. So after I had the scope done, everything was good. So, it's getting closer and closer. I got my surgery date. It was February 11th. And at this point, the emotions that are going through my head is this. I know I'm doing this for me, for my health, and this is what I want to do. But I'm just thinking about all the things that I'm not going to be able to eat anymore. And that kind of depressed me a little bit. But, I think that's normal. That's just what I went through. So, I think a month before I had the surgery, you have to go in and do your pre-op. And pre-op was disgusting. You have to drink something called barium, and it's like thicker. Think of a smoothie, but a little bit thicker than a smoothie, and it's white, and you have to drink that down like continuously so that it can coat your stomach, and they can look in your stomach to make sure everything is good. You don't have any cuts. You don't have any situations that would prevent you from having your surgery. So that was the hardest part for me, was drinking that, because I'm a big thing with texture, and that was so gross. So after I did that, everything came back good with that, and my surgery date got scheduled for February 11th. So prior to that, they put you on a low-fat diet. It's like a protein diet. And, you're not supposed to have soda. You're supposed to have a protein shake in the morning, one for lunch, and one small meal. Now, with my insurance, they pay, like, you have to buy the little meal kit that's supposed to last for 2 weeks. So, and it's pretty expensive. It was like $300. So I bought that, and it was called Ideal Protein. It was disgusting. I tried my hardest to drink that. To eat those things, like, I just couldn't do it. I would rather starve myself than eat that. It was just that disgusting. So, I've spoke to other people who had it done, and asked them what they did, and a lot of people was like, well, no, they didn't make us buy this. We just had to go on a low protein diet, a low fat diet, and you can try multiple things, like do your protein shakes and then eat a small Atkins meal or something low in fat and carbs and stuff like that. So that's basically what I did. I stopped drinking soda all the way. And it was so hard because my birthday was February 3rd and I had a birthday dinner, so I did cheat. I had a steak and lobster. But other than that, I did pretty good, I think. Had to, because after I had the surgery, my doctor was like, everything was cool. So, I'm just thinking in my head, they tell you that so that your liver, it's for your liver, because your liver is usually fatty, and they have to go in and poke around and stuff, and so they need your liver to be as small and less fatty as possible. So that is why. So I wouldn't be like, don't do it, but you should really cut back and decrease a lot of things that you're not supposed to have. So, and then it preps you for the surgery and after, and what you can and can't have. So February 11th comes. I get to the hospital at 7 a.m. Before I say that, you have to have a referral from your doctor. Like, you can't just go in and be like, I want to have the sleeve done. Like, you have to have a referral, meaning that your PCP has to have seen, or whomever has to have seen you've been trying and struggling with your weight, or you have some pre-existing health condition like high blood pressure, diabetes, things of that nature. Like, it has to be, you have to be referred, basically. So anywho, the day of my surgery, everybody had been prepping me for it, and listening to everybody's story. You know, everyone is different. So I was really nervous. I didn't know what to expect. So after I came out of surgery, you know, before surgery, you're fine. You're in the bed, you're waiting, you're nervous. They give you the sleepy medicine, and you're like, ah. And then you wake up like, what the hell? But when I woke up, I was like, whew, the pain. The pain from the sutures or the little glue stitches they put on, they were bad, but the gas pain was the most awful pain that I have ever felt in my life. They have to like inflate your stomach with a lot of air. I don't know if it was CO2 or oxygen. It was something like that. They inflated a lot. And so that they can see and get around how they need to get. And let me say, my surgeon, his name is Drake Bellinger. He is the best. You know, I know other people who went to him, and he's just awesome. Like, oh my God, if you guys can see him, that's who you need to see. Drake Bellinger in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. But anyway, he's so cool, and he's so caring, and he's awesome. But anyway, so they were telling me about this. So, you know, let me get something to show you guys. Okay, so I'm sorry. This video is going to kind of be all over the place because I just did it. Like, I didn't plan it. I didn't plan what I was going to say, but I should probably start by my weight. I've never tell people my weight because everyone is like, girl, you don't look that much. I had made it all the way to when I first started pre-op, I think I was 267. And before I started the 6-month prep, I was 267. And then by the time it was for surgery, I was 255, if I'm not mistaken. You have to be, from my knowledge, at least 250 or above, because they won't do it if you're not. But anywho, so that was my weight before, and I just wanted to tell you my weight because I know that might be a question. So anywho, so after that, I get out of surgery. I'm in the worst pain ever, and I'm like not thinking about food, nothing to drink, nothing, because I'm like, this is just, what have I done? There has to be more, and I'm thinking about just, so the best way to get rid of gas is to walk. So as soon as I could walk around, I started walking around the hospital, walking back and forth to the bathroom. You know, I thought that I may have to do number 2, but they were like, no, that's usually the 3rd day out. Once that gas makes it to your bottom and you're able to pass it that way, then the gas really starts to leave. So, you know, they gave you pain medicine, they gave me gas X and nausea and all of that. But the biggest thing is to force, because when you're in the hospital, you're on fluid, so you're not really, you know, wanting to drink and do all that thing. But they bring you like these little tiny cups, and you can get chicken broth, Jello, water, Crystal Light, I think it was a V8 berry juice or something like that. You can have those things and see how you tolerate them. When it's warm, it feels really amazing for your tummy when it's warm. Now, you have to remember that the gastric sleeve takes about 70% of your stomach away. So your stomach is shaped like a sleeve, like a little banana. It's an infant stomach. It's this new stomach that you have now. So you have to get used to that. So, you know, the first day I'm miserable. I was only in the hospital for 1 day. First day I'm miserable in the hospital. The second day, my stitches didn't hurt as bad, but the gas, it hurt even worse. So I'm like, I was really depressed about what I had done to myself, and maybe I shouldn't have took this route. But I mean, I think that's normal. Everyone will deal with depression and stuff their own way. So when I made it home Tuesday, I started feeling a little bit better. I had to find things that work for me. Now, in phase 1, you are on clear liquids. Like, you can only have water. You can get protein. Like, my doctor told me that I could get protein from the chicken broth, things like that, because I'm really not going to want to drink too much, other than because I'm still like, your stomach is still, you don't feel good, okay? Let me just tell you that. But think about the big picture. That's what we're thinking about, the big picture. So, oh, something else no one prepared me for. Everyone is different, but the surgery triggered my cycle to come down. So my cycle had just went off like a week or two ago. And the night of that I had the surgery, my cycle came back on full blast. So yeah, that was not something I was looking forward to. But so I had to deal with the pain and the pain of cramps and like, but you might expect that to happen. It doesn't happen to everybody, but I think 2 people had the surgery the same day I had that was in the same hospital floor as me, and my nurses told me that they had experienced the same thing. So prep yourself for that. That's something that I wish someone had told me, but hey, whatever. So yeah, so I'm home from surgery. You have to take it easy. You can't pick up anything over 20 pounds. You need to walk around inside your house for about 5 to 10 minutes as often as you can, because you don't want to risk getting blood clots and all of that. So they also gave me this little thing, and I love it. It has crystal water in here, but I put some crystal light in here, and this seems to be the only thing that I can really drink without having any issues. So I tried to drink. I don't finish one of these in a day. Like, I probably make it like halfway. And the biggest thing is you have to make sure you stay hydrated, because you can get dehydrated because you're not taking anything in, because you feel full, you're not hungry. So you have to do that. So after the first 3 or 4 days after surgery, you can go to phase 2, which is full liquids. So you can have your protein shakes, you can have, liquids, the broth and all of that. So I'm going to be honest with you, protein is not my friend. I hate how it tastes, and I hate that grittiness in it. It's just disgusting to me. I've been trying, and I haven't started my supplements yet. I will start those when I feel like I can, because I'm already on a lot of medication. Because I had thyroid cancer, I don't have my thyroid, so I'm on that thyroid medicine. And then I recently got diagnosed with focal seizures in August, or was it September? I can't remember. But I have this big pill that I have to take twice a day. So that concerned me, because I didn't know, because you can't drink fast. Because I went to the jug and was drinking, and before I knew it, like when you drink really fast, you can feel it go into your stomach, and then you can feel it do this, and I threw up. So my doctor told me that if you don't throw up a lot in the hospital, then that's how you're going to be. Because sometimes people can go through something called dumping syndrome, and they can throw up a lot. It just doesn't matter. They feel really sick, and it's just not good. So I'm glad that I don't have to deal with that. But I broke my pill in half, and I took it, and it came back up because I drank really fast to try to get it down. I didn't want to taste anything. So yeah, that was one thing I didn't like. I have 4 kids. I have a mom that's disabled. I have a husband. So, I still had to cook and stuff, and I just got out of surgery. So I waited about 3 days, and then I was trying to start to cook, because they tell you that you can go back to work depending on what type of job you have a week after. 2 weeks, it just totally depends upon you. But I'm taking 2 weeks off. So yeah. So my depression kind of started to kick back in when I'm cooking food. I smell it, and I'm thinking that I want it, but I know I can't have it, and everybody's eating in front of me. Like my little sister we went to Rouse's, and on Wednesdays they have lasagna. And she used to tell me how good. I never saw it, but when we went, I saw it, and it was just so cheesy and delicious looking. And she's sitting there slapping it inside her mouth, and I was just like, really? Like, really? So it's like, I kind of make them feel like they can't eat in front of me. But, that's just a little funny story. So my husband tried to eat somewhere else. My kids eat away from me. I just don't put myself in situations where food is involved. So for now, and plus after so long, your body develops it releases a hormone you already have inside you, but it kind of controls your hunger, and you just don't even feel hungry. So that's what stage I am in now. Like, I cooked breakfast for my mom and my little sister this morning, and I was fine. Like, I didn't even want it. I'm gonna try my Premier protein shake later. I'm gonna try to drink that. And like, all you can do is try. Like, don't think that you have to do all of these rules and make yourself sick, because your stomach is still healing and it is still letting you know, ma'am, you cannot do that at all. So you have to find out what works for you. So phase 3 will be next week. I think phase 3 is 14 days after. And phase 3, you can start eating soft foods like mashed potatoes, very soft vegetables that are tender. You can break with a fork. You can have soup with soft noodles. I think that's what I'm looking forward to, because you can get your protein from food, like I said. So, and you have to do your supplements and your protein, because it can thin out your hair, and my hair is really, really thick, and that's one thing that I don't want to happen. I mean, this isn't my hair, but people who know me know how thick my hair is. So, anywho, so you have to do your protein. And some people don't do protein at all. They just do things differently, and they'll tell you that their hair thinned out and they don't really care, because some people just don't like protein. But hi, that's my baby. She's been my rock through this all. Yes, so so this is day is this? I had my surgery Monday, so this is Friday. So day 5. I feel totally better. I can move around more. My stitches, they still are sore. You can't really lay on your stomach. You have to take showers for 2 weeks. You can't submerge your body into water, but I found a way around that because I love baths. So I only put the water like nowhere touching my stomach, just enough to, whatever. But yeah, that's one of the things that you have to do. But yeah, today I feel fine. Bowel movements, maybe TMI, but I actually had 2. I was very surprised, and I didn't even take a stool softener, so that's a good thing. So I had 2 bowel movements. One thing I did do that I shouldn't have done, and maybe because I thought it was like my mind over my stomach, but my husband went to like this little drive-in thing, and he called me, asked me if I want something to eat, and I was like, well, I can't eat it. He said, I'm gonna bring you back a shake, and I was like, okay. But in my head, I know that I was supposed to have it, because sugar is not your friend, and smoothies have so much sugar in them, even from the fruit. So I don't know what made me think that I could. All I did was sip this shake twice. My whole day was ruined. Like, I was so sick. So that was my lesson learned, thinking that I could beat the system, because you can't. It's not gonna let you. So I guess because my stomach is still healing, and you develop new taste buds, and things are really sweet. Like, it was really sweet now, and that's crazy. Like, this right here has no sugar in it, and it is so sweet to me. Like, sometimes I have to put more water in it before I can drink it, because it's really sweet. Like, your taste buds change all of a sudden. It's so weird. But yeah, so the only thing I've had to drink, I had a little apple juice. That may have upset my stomach too. I don't know. I haven't had any more. I've strictly stuck with the Crystal Light in my protein shakes. But other than that, every week I think I'm going to do videos, or I don't know, whenever I feel like doing them, I want to see the weight just melt off. And I can say I haven't weighed myself, because I said I was going to weigh myself every week. So I already had one weight this week. So next Tuesday or Wednesday, I'm going to weigh myself, and I can already tell my belly is going down some. I'm just gonna wait. Like, I just feel like it's just gonna be an awesome, journey to go on. I really hope that I can inspire and help other people who are thinking about getting it done. And any crazy things that happen, I'm gonna let you guys know, because I would want to know. Some things I would really want to know. And I have dealt with, from Monday to today is Friday, I have dealt with, why did I do this? I wish I hadn't done it. I'm hungry. I want to eat this, that. But you're not. You just want it because you can't have it. And I have been speaking with a close friend of mine, Tamiko. Hey, girl. I love you. She's so beautiful and gorgeous. And she's really been helping me answering like so many questions that I have, and she just is a godsend right now. But I don't be wanting to like ask her all kind of crazy stuff because I just be feeling like I be prying too much, so I don't. But yeah, you need to have support, and you need to have, they have support groups as well, but you need to have support. You need to have some people that are going to be there for you and are cheering you on, because if you don't have any support and you try to do this all by yourself, it's gonna be hard, because without certain people that I have to talk to, I don't know, like, and then I'm not working right now. I still have another week off from work, so I'm just like sitting here trying to take things easy, but still I'm a mom, so you know I still have to do certain things. But yeah, like I can remember wearing this shirt actually, and there was like no slack in it, and now it's only been a freaking week, not even a full week, and I can see the slack in it. But I wish I could show y'all my belly so y'all can see the. I just don't feel comfortable doing that. But yeah, my belly has going down. So I've started. Oh, you have to take pictures. You have to take pictures. Like I'm one. I hate taking pictures of my body because I just don't like it. I don't know why, but I don't. But I started this weight loss journey. You need to see it for yourself. Like you have to have evidence that you are losing weight, because a lot of times you won't see it. So, you know, I took my first picture when I got home from surgery, from the side, in the front, and you know, every week I'm gonna do that, and then you will slowly see how the weight is just melting off, and you'll be like, oh my goodness, like this is crazy. So, and then also give yourself like give yourself what am I trying to say? Give yourself days that you're looking forward to. Like I've already marked the date on my calendar for when I'll be into phase 3, and that will be the end of February, and I can eat soft foods and I'll just feel human again, because right now, you know. Then phase 4, you can eat, you're back to, your stomach should be fully healed, and you can eat other things. So your normal, your solid foods, your normal routine. But that doesn't mean that you go back to eating fried chicken, fried food, soda, ice cream, snacks, processed food. No, because the whole purpose of getting the surgery is a tool to help you lose weight. You still need to exercise, and you still have to eat right. So although you're only going to be eating small portions of food, you still want those small portions to be healthy, because it'll defeat the purpose. Of course you want to lose weight, but then you'll stall out, and then you'll be like, oh my goodness, what's going on? And that's why. So sometimes you have to do like a reset, and that's when you go back to that first diet you were on when you first had the sleeve done, and it kind of resets it and helps you start losing weight more. But and I'm not saying people are perfect, because they have people who have had the sleeve done and they've gained all their weight back. You know, you can stretch your stomach back out by eating inappropriate food. Like you can't have bread and stuff anymore. But, you know, we're human, and I'm human, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to taste a piece of fried chicken or a piece of fried something, and it's still your, like, you have to make that decision on not to continue to eat those things. Like you can have this and that, but it can't be like an everyday thing. You know, you still have to do the right things. So yeah, my biggest thing I think I will miss is soda, because I love Coke and ginger ale. I love ginger ale. But I haven't had it in so long that it's not really affecting me. And plus, if you get, when you're a bariatric patient, soda is not your friend, because it really hurts your stomach. And I don't even want to try it. Like other day I was so nauseous, I just wanted to sip it, because I feel like that would help. But I have nausea medicine, so, but I just don't know. Ginger ale just always makes my stomach feel better, and so I can't have it. So I kind of got, so yeah. But other than that, you know, I've talked to people who've had, you know, fried foods, chips, and things like that, but they don't eat it all the time, and they're doing great with their weight loss. Then I saw people who just revert after a year or two. They reverted back to eating whatever they wanted to eat, and they gained a lot of their weight back. But you know, it's a permanent thing because they're removing 70% of your stomach, but you can stretch your stomach back out, is basically what I'm saying. So yeah, I hope that this video and my vlogs will help everyone out, or anyone who's thinking about doing it. I hope that it helps, you know, you, because I'm excited and I want to include people who are excited for me. I really don't need anyone coming on my videos explaining to me what I should and shouldn't do. This is my experience and how I'm doing it and how I'm dealing with it, and I'm letting you guys in. So if you're one to come and be like, da 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 da, would preach to me, and you'll just be blocked, or like, I don't even see the point. Just don't watch my video. So anywho, so this is my first video. I'm gonna try to do another video next week. I want to try to do, whenever I think about doing them, I'm gonna do them. If I could do them every day, I would, but I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna be able to do them every day. But I just want to let you guys know I'm very active on social media as far as Facebook and Instagram. So if I'm not doing videos, I'll probably do like small videos to let you guys know how my day was and what I encountered and how I felt. And I'm definitely doing a video when I can have soft food so everyone will know how that went. But yeah, this is Elena. My YouTube page is Mrs. Always Lovely. I haven't done a video on there for maybe a year. I don't know, maybe longer than that. I used to really be into it, and then I kind of lost myself, and I stopped doing things that made me really happy. So me getting back into YouTube is one of those things that I like doing. Me and my little sister have a lot of things that we're thinking about doing. And just, if you like me and my personality, then watch my videos and you won't be let down. That's all I can say. So anywho, that is it. The video is 31 minutes. I'm trying not to hit that 32 mark. So catch y'all later on the next video. Bye guys.